I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors. He's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be in battle there in the ring. Klitschko's really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Boom. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, Bad Intentions, Klitschko.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Round number one, scheduled for the championship distance of 12. Teddy, you just look at the physical stature of these two guys, and it's clear to see one fighter is much stronger than the other. But if you're the fighter who's not as strong, you still got to go out there and win the fight. How do you do it?
Well, first of all, you yell at your manager for making this fight. And then the second thing you do is you make sure that you have good shoes on, good track shoes, and you use them.
Double jab by Klitschko. Good defense, just covering up down low. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Able to dismiss that body shot. Targeting downstairs, but his accuracy wasn't there. Halfway through this round, takes one but gives one. Good work by Klitschko. Both these guys obviously hopeful that their cut men will be up to the task tonight. What does it take to be a great cut man?
And you know, that's a great question. First of all, you better have the right coagulants, the right chemicals, the right medications in that corner. Avatine, adrenaline, and you have to have Vaseline where you can put it on it. But the most important thing, you have to be calm. You can't panic. And you have to put pressure on that cut, just the right amount of pressure, and then you put those medicines in it. And then you better have a fighter that can give you a round or two. He can move around and not get caught right away. Give the medicine a chance to work.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Good combination to the head. And there he counters back against his opponent. A well-placed left hand by Klitschko.
You need to get that head moving.
10 seconds to go in this round. Accurate counter punch by Boom. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. targeted counterpunch by Boom Boom. A little defense turns to offense by Klitschko.
Up and down, side to side.
Halfway through round number 2. Able to land. Good shot again. Good way to protect the midsection. Well-placed counterpunch by Klitschko. Klitschko's fully committed to utilizing the jab, and I think it's working out well for him early on.
Well, it is. It's kind of like, you know, sending static out there. You want to scramble somebody's radio signal. You know, that's what the jab does. It scrambles your radio signal, or at least in boxing terms, it throws the other guy's rhythm off.
Good scoring counterpunch by Klitschko. Seconds remaining in this round. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Oh! Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway, and you can't use them.
Oh, and there you go. On the receiving end of a big and accurate hook that wasted no time. Another flush shot to the head. Parries that punch intended for the head. .90 seconds to go here in this round. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Good block by Boom Boom. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good defensive skill with the block by Boom Boom. Klitschko's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Klitschko's starting to bleed from the nose. His corner should be wary of that. Seconds to go in this third round. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Klitschko.
Throw more punches to the body.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Klitschko's doing what happens to many who have been hurt. Now, he was stunned in this fight earlier, and you can see him almost wishing he could put a protective shell around himself. He's just all about the defense right now.
Yeah, well, right now it's got to be all about him trying to be Tom Cruise. He's got to be an actor. He's got to look for an Academy Award and stop doing that. If we can see that, his opponent can see that. He has to con his opponent, not let him know that this is what he's feeling.
Blocks that punch. Nice block by Bad Intentions. "90 seconds to go in round number 4. There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Side to side, move your head.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Klitschko.
You're not focusing.
10 seconds to go in the 4th. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. The action starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going the distance based on what we've witnessed so far.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Little mustard on that hot dog by Klitschko. Good solid double jab by Klitschko. Klitschko's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's gotten it. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special offensive happen in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Klitschko's got some swelling that now you figure his opponent's going to target. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action's been nonstop.
Now, the one thing I can tell you is this is where you don't worry about pace. You don't think about pace. Otherwise, you could not be doing what these guys are doing. They're just going round to round.
A nice block by Klitschko. Klitschko's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Well, if ever you wanted to explain to somebody the benefits of distance while fighting, this is a perfect example by what we're seeing out of him on the outside.
Well, you know, so many times I see tall guys, and what the heck's the sense of being tall if you don't know how to fight tall? He knows how.
Final 10 seconds. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Blocks that belt line well.
Double up your punch. You need to keep that head moving.
Able to dismiss it. Klitschko's now at a point in this fight where his defense is going to become crucial. He has to protect that eye. The swollen eye is getting worse.
Yeah, he does. He has to be cognizant of everything. He needs anything out there that he can use for an advantage right now. He's got to position himself where his opponent can't get into the place where he can throw punches towards that bad eye, towards that blind spot where he has no vision. He's got to keep the fight where that good eye is always able to pick up those punches. He's got to position himself in a perfect way now.
Good job protecting himself. Well-placed counter punch by Klitschko. Teddy, I know he's up on the scorecards here. He's got to be up on the scorecards, but he is getting really pushed here.
Yeah, he is. You know, this is a development fight. This is a fight where you come out of it and you get better. That doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you just get another W. He is learning.
Well-placed right hands from both men. Klitschko's been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jab to start it, and then he's letting the punches go, letting the hands follow.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the sixth. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. A little head hunting right back to it. Klitschko's making for a very inviting target right now. That cut is much worse than it was just moments ago.
What he has to do is he's got to be elusive right now. He's got to get on his horse a little bit and give those medicines that were put into the cut a chance to work a little bit. But also he's got to slow his opponent down. Catch him with something so he doesn't keep going after that eye.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Nice block by Boom Boom. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Klitschko's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good job protecting himself. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. On the mark, the counter punch by Klitschko. Klitschko's opponent has to find a way to close that gap. He can't just let him control this fight from the outside.
And the way he's got to do it is, first of all, get to the starting gate. He's not getting to the starting gate. You know, his opponent stepping away from him, step up into the right position a little bit, bring your feet forward, and then use that jab to come in. And make sure you take steps. Don't lunge. Walk your way in behind that jab.
This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Goes up top again. You always say punchers are born, Teddy. But what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to will yourself through the punches. This guy has some will.
Blocked there by Boom Boom. And a smart counter punch by Boom Boom. Klitschko's eye is nearly swollen shut here, Teddy. This thing gets much worse. He's not going to be able to defend himself properly.
No, it is up to his opponent in his opponent's corner to throw the punches that can take advantage of that. The right hands.
We could see a stoppage here. Good block by Klitschko. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Klitschko. Klitschko's doing exactly what we expected him to do. He laid out the game plan. I want to win it on the outside. The jab's been there all night.
Yeah, well, that's where it starts if you want to win it on the outside. You know, you're not going to do it with your feet. This is not kickboxing. You know, you're going to do it with your jab. And that's exactly, it's boxing 101. Control range, control distance, control the jab.
This round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Good block. Blocks that belt line well. Fires right back at him. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. On the mark, the counter punch by Boom Boom. Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use G's, he used distance.
Rid of that one. It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Holy cow! Boom Boom's been stunned. Oh boy, he is stunned badly. He is staggered and hurt and could go down. Teddy, what do you got to be yelling for encouragement if you're the corner?
Well, if it was a baseball game, I'd be yelling for rain. Right now, I want this stopped. But what he has to really get is a way to clinch.
He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back under him. Showing you some defense there with the block. A crafty counter punch after a fine defensive effort by Boom Boom. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Good block there by Klitschko. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by boom boom.
Teddy, it's one of my favorite times of one of our fight broadcasts. When we make the declaration, he has to have a knockout to win.
And how's he going to do it? Well, I think he's got to be a photographer. He's got to be a guy that goes in the dark room, really, Joe, and start looking at the negatives. During the night, a lot of pictures have been taken. He's got to go now and look back at those pictures and remember something, that he saw something. He saw a moment. He saw a spot where the guy dropped his hand. He pulled back, and he's got to go, and he's got to act on that moment.
Some sharp offensive maestro work there by Klitschko.
Klitschko's in position right now to really bring home a good victory. He's up on the punch stats. He's up on your scorecard. This is his fight.
Yeah, we just hope that the judges, and you never know that. That's one thing that sometimes can really disappoint you in this business. You hope the judges see it that way, because I can't see it any other way.
Through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Klitschko.
And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motives.
To land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by boom boom. Teddy, I guess they wanted it. Look at this action going right out there, wasting no time.
No, these guys are impatient. They couldn't wait to get at each other.
Wow! Boom boom, stunned and staggered. He goes down. He has so much time now, he's going to be forced to survive. Oh, there's blood in the water, and he can smell it. He's going in for the kill.
Yes, he is, but he has to be careful that he doesn't walk into something.
He is stunned, and he goes down again. Will he get up from this? Teddy, he's going for the kill here. You can tell he wants to end this fight right now. Should he be a little more patient?
Yeah, exactly, Joe. You know, because this is a spot where you can get to the guy, but you can get a little reckless, and all of a sudden the guy can catch you, turn it around a little bit. Don't get carried away. Set up the shot.
A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Holy cow! Boom, boom, stop. Oh! Down he goes. He went down. over. Fight is over. Bad Intentions is going to have his hand raised by way of KO. The 10 count reached his opponent out. He's the victor. Klitschko's your winner by knockout.
I feel like I just read a book. You know, I know a little bit more about this guy now.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening.